Architectural Builder Supply is pleased to present you with this recording of the technical question that is listed in the title of this video.
This call may be monitored and recorded for quality assurance.
Some parts for an Adams Rite HE0087. I saw your YouTube video about it with ordering the parts and stuff. I have it for a sliding door on a boat, and I wanted to try to order the Eustachian. How do you pronounce it? Eustachian. The covers for the lock set on the outside and the inside currently are some sort of a resin plastic, and I believe they're available in metal.
Yeah, there are zinc die-cast versions that are available. You'd probably want to confirm that they're going to fit in the same preparation.
Right. So you had mentioned something with the ordering on the YouTube video that they're available in stainless steel as well. Is that true, or did I misunderstand? Or
yes,
is that
to the latter.
I'm sorry?
Yes, to the latter. The reference to stainless steel is only in reference. I'm sorry?
The number you said is. Never mind. Go ahead. I'm sorry for interrupting.
It's okay. The reference to the stainless steel is in regards to the face of the lock body only. That item can be done in stainless steel. That portion of that item.
Okay. All right. So this is the story. The lock that I have, the lock set, is an older. It's probably 30 years old. It's functioning, but someone tried to, in one of the marinas that I was in, try to break into the, into the boat. I don't know if they got in or not, but there's a way to jimmy. If you pull the front cover off, you can move the little gadget on the cylinder to make the lock unlock. And I reinforced it with epoxy. It's probably pretty good, but if I can get it in metal, I think I'd be better off.
Yeah. In order to get access to the back of that, you've got to pull that whole trim off, or so substantially lift something underneath it that I couldn't see doing that without cracking that plastic.
Well, they came pretty close. What they did was they wound up ripping the screw out of the screw hole.
Yeah.
So, I reinforced that. It's probably okay, but, it's 30 years old. It's been exposed to a lot of sun. It's deteriorating. So I'd rather go ahead and replace those. So how would I verify without actually purchasing whether they're going to fit or not? I'm assuming they would. It says HE0087 on the plastic, so I don't see why it wouldn't.
Well, you're assuming that the zinc die-cast has got the same part number, and it wouldn't. You know what I mean? It's a different casting.
Right.
So let's see if I can answer that question very quickly. Let's look. Okay.
Where are you at, in Illinois, or there's another company with your name in Florida?
Oh, that's us. That's who you're speaking to.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Ooh. I think it's going to be okay. The dimensions are not identical, but I think they're so close to being identical. Okay, let's take a look. 1 divided by 64 times 29. 64 times 29. 0.4. It's the same. So you're in good shape there. So
One
yeah,
is
you could
metric, or is that what it is, or it's
no. One they put in,
thousands?
in thousandths, and the other they put in fractions.
Okay.
So I just had to convert the fraction to the thousandths.
Okay.
So yeah, I think you'd be in real good shape there.
So, what would you recommend? To just buy a whole new assembly with that, or just buy the metal and the inner and outer?
Well, I'm not a fan of replacing things just because we can, in the sense of, I'll take it, give me a new one.
Right.
I wouldn't do that unless I needed to replace it. What's failing on your? Well, if you're going to switch to zinc, you need to replace the inside and the outside.
Right.
Okay. Replacing the lock body, I can't really make an argument for that unless there's something wrong with it.
No, there isn't.
Yeah.
How does it work? It's a la carte, everything is added on, or it comes as like a complete set and they discount it because it's got all of the parts included as a complete set?
Yes to both, but there's really not a measurable price difference when you're buying it as pieces.
Really? I'm surprised, because usually most companies will give you, like a package price at a reduced rate, not like a la carte, and they add it all up, and there you go.
I didn't say there wasn't. I just said it's not substantial. It's not highly measurable. In fact, it's if at all, it's very little difference. If you want the inside, we'll sell you the inside. We're not going to whack you just because you.
No, well, I need the inside. I do
Yeah.
need the inside because it's also damaged.
Yeah.
It's 30 years old. It's gotten its abuse. I'm missing some. Like I jury rigged something for the slide. When I bought the boat, it was missing, so I put something together with a screw and a plastic plug or something. It works, but it's could look a little nicer.
Yeah, no doubt. So the question that I need to know in order to sell you the two parts, specifically the inside, is how thick is the door?
Okay, so this is I'm not at the boat right now, so let me make a list, and then I'll have to get back to you probably early next week because I'll go up there at the weekend. So you need, number one, door thickness.
And if you plan on replacing the lock in the edge of the door as well, take photographs of the edge of the door.
Edge of door. So you need to know if it's around the square assembly?
I would want to know that if you're going to buy the lock body, yes.
Or square assembly for latch. That's called the latch, that part that grabs the, that swings up and actually locks it?
The portion that comes out, I'd call the latch, yes.
Okay. Okay, what else do you need to know?
That's
the
all.
door thickness, the edge of the door around the square, and that's it?
That's all.
Okay. All right. Now, just out of curiosity, if I was just to buy assuming it's the narrow one, the inch and 1/8 to 1 3/8, I think is the sizing, how much is a complete assembly with the zinc inner and outer?
About $100, something in that range.
Plus minus 100, okay. And if I just get the what do you call it? The inner and outer plate. What is it?
Roughly speaking, the trims are about $40 each, and the lock body's the difference, roughly speaking. That inside trim changes based on the door thickness.
Okay. All right. So let me get that information, and I'll get back to you early next week. It's not that I'm shopping or anything. I just don't. I'm pretty sure that it is what it is, and I just don't want to go ahead and commit. How much is the shipping to like New Jersey area?
About $15.
Okay, so I'm looking at under $125 if I go for the full set, and that comes with the screws and everything else.
An entire unit will, yes.
Yeah. No, I'd rather do that. I'll tell you why. Because I'm not sure that the screws that I have there are the original screws, and it's just, even if I don't use it now, chances are I'll be using it in the near future. Because it's done its fair share. Anyway.
Yeah.
I appreciate you're open Monday through Friday.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So next Monday or Tuesday, I'll give you a call with the other information, and we'll place an order.
I'll talk to you then.
Okay. Thanks, Richard. Very, very nice talking to you.
I'm glad you called. Thank you. Architectural Builders Supply hopes you have enjoyed this program. Again, thank you for watching, and if you've enjoyed this video, please click thumbs up. Please subscribe and maybe even send the video to someone that you know. Thank you.